So today's video is very exciting because I'm at Smashbox in LA. So I know it's summer at home, but I thought it was appropriate to do a fall inspired makeup look today because it's currently fall in LA. If you guys like how this makeup looks and you want to see me create it, then just keep watching. Alright, so I already have my base done. I've just done my foundation, concealer and powder. Next we are going to do the eyes, and because we're going for a vampy look, a sort of fall inspired look, I'm going to use lots of berries and browns. So I'm going to use the Photo Matte Eyes palette by Smashbox, which just has a whole heap of matte shades in it. I'm going to roughly be using these browns, this sort of berry burgundy shade, and maybe a bit of black, so we'll see how we go. So just grabbing a big fluffy brush, I'm going to start off with a transition shade. So I'm just going to take a little bit of this shade and a little bit of this salmon shade, and I'm just going to put that through my crease. So using the same brush, I'm going to dip into this medium brown shade and work that into the crease as well. If you feel like you have any harsh lines, just go back into your transition shades and it makes it easier to blend everything out. So now I'm going to take a flat shaded brush and I'm going to go into the darker brown just next to that soft brown, and I'm going to begin to pack this on the outer edge of my eye. So now that we've packed that colour on, you just want to take your blending brush again and just blend out the harsh edges. Now taking the flat shaded brush again, I'm going to go into this darker burgundy colour and pack that on the same spot, closer to the lash line. I'm sort of creating a V on the outer edge of my eye. I'm getting a lot more precise with the placement of the colour. Now taking a more precise brush again, I'm going to go back into that purpley shade and then pick up a little bit of black as well. And I'm going to put that on my lash line, on the outer sort of portion of my lash line. So I'm going to coat my lashes with a full exposure mascara from Smashbox. Take a light coat of mascara. So now I'm going to take some black kohl liner and I'm just going to tight line my upper lash line. So now I'm just going to jump off camera and quickly apply some false lashes, and I will be right back. Okay, so now that I have the eyelashes on, I can see sort of what I want to fix in the eyeshadow. So I'm going to dip back into this shade here, and I'm just going to darken up the outer corner again. I'm going to take a big fluffy brush and I'm going to jump into the Smashbox contour palette, and I'm going to take the middle shade, which is a bit of a bronzier shade, and I'm going to bronze up the outer perimeter of my face. This will just add a little bit more warmth back into your face and also a little bit more dimension. I'm going to go in and contour as well, but this sort of just is almost the transition for the contour. I'm going to run a little bit down my jawline as well. Now I'm going to take a more precise contour brush and dip into the side shade here, which is the contour shade. I have quite a round face, so I don't like to contour too much because I don't have the angles there to begin with as such, but I will try to just create a few shadows just to almost thin out the face a little bit. Temples. This will thin out the side of your face. And then I'm going to run a little bit down the sides of my nose as well. Now I'm going to pick up this beautiful blush palette. It's in the shade Malibu Berry. It's got a lot of deep blush tones in it. And I'm going to pick up the shade Rich Berry, which is this one here. I think this shade will be perfect for fall as it's a lovely deep berry shade. And I just put that on the apples of my cheeks and blend upwards. So I'm now going to take the Smashbox Shape Masters palette. This is a great palette because it has lots of different things. You can do your brows, it's got a little contour kit and a few eyeshadows down the side. I'm actually going to use this highlight shade today. I'm not going to do much highlighting as I want to keep it quite a matte look. I do like having a bit of highlight down the center of my nose, on my cupid's bow and on my tear ducts, however. So I'm going to take this little fluffy domed brush, take a little bit of that highlight and run it down the center of my nose in a little exclamation and blend that out. A little on my cupid's bow and then on my inner tear ducts. And I'm going to put a bit of that on my brow bone as well. So now jumping onto the lips, which I think is the star of the show, I am using the most beautiful rich chocolate brown liquid lipstick. But I'm going to start off with a lip liner just because obviously when you use dark shades you need to have a precise line, otherwise it goes everywhere, and for me personally it's just really messy. So I'm going to take the Always Sharp lip liner in Nude Dark and just line my lips. This is the Always On liquid lipstick in the shade True Grit, which is personally my favourite of the whole range. This is one of the most pigmented liquid lipsticks I've ever used. So as you guys can see, I don't put anything on my lower lash line. I like to make sure I keep my eyes quite lifted, but you guys do you. If you want to add something, go ahead. And I'm just going to quickly also spray some of this primer water over the top of my makeup. I know it says primer water, but you can use it after your makeup and it just feels so refreshing. That's the end of the makeup look. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Make sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next video.